Hello, lovely humans. My name is Whimsical Knight, and welcome back to The Monster Inside. In the last episode, we found out that Mrs. Amato might have been there, not by accident, and that there is potentially a beast involved, so let's jump back into it. Hello? Why you no work? Hello? There we go. I honestly don't remember the walk back to the office. Apparently, I spent the night in my easy chair. The air from the docks lingered on my clothes. What's with you and scents? It was still dark out. No, I checked the clock. How long I had been out? Had I really slept through the entire next day? What happened, dude? Okay, I'm sorry, but why? I didn't go over this last time, but he covered his mirror in a bed sheet. It's just kind of freaky looking. It looks like there's a person behind there. A newspaper was sitting under the door. As I stood to fetch it, I nearly fell over. A wave of nausea hit me like a ton of bricks. I steadied myself and regained my composure. Before I even picked up the paper, I could already read the headline. Breaking news, mayor missing, wife found dead. 2 cases is a coincidence. 3 is a pattern. The cops would come asking questions soon. They knew I had a history of antagonizing all the victims. I stumbled to my desk and slammed back 3 days worth of inhibitor pills. That's a lot of pills, dude. I couldn't take any chances. I had to investigate the scene to be sure. Dude. I threw my jacket and went to the door. Lily caught me off guard on the other side. Jack! Where are you off to? I've been trying to reach you all day. I've just been busy. I'm off to Miss Vanetti's crime scene. Okay, but we need to talk when you get back. Stay safe. She gave me a soft kiss on the cheek as I rushed off. Part of me wanted to stay and tell her it would be okay, but it would be a lie. She's gonna seduce you, dude. It's her. Lily's the monster. Next chapter. Lily, I know it. Alley was located just behind the high-rise apartments where Mayor Vanetti and his wife lived. I could tell the police were spooked now. The crime scene was even sloppier than the last. They hadn't even bothered to submit the trash into evidence. Investigate. Trash, please. Why wouldn't they at least look through the dumpster? It seemed untouched. No one wants to go do the dirty work. But I know how to find the good stuff. It really doesn't take long if you know what you're looking for. Lightweight bags usually mean someone was dumping documents. If you were lucky, they didn't bother to shred them. Jackpot! Shell companies, shady stock trades, bribes. I knew Mayor Vanetti was crooked, but this was unbelievable. And there was more. Letters between Mayor Vanetti and Chief Amato talking about me. How they were trying to get me to shut down. They didn't like me snooping around crime scenes all the time. Well, they weren't here to stop me snooping around this one. Car. Vanetti's car. If he's still alive, why wouldn't he have left in his car? It didn't make any sense. I honestly wasn't too motivated to find him, but the stakes were too high, and my bet was edging towards the unthinkable. As I searched around for anything that might assuage my fears, I caught the scent again. Seduction! Seduction! It overwhelmed my other senses with indulging pleasure. I didn't mean to say it so weird. Undulating, I even said it wrong. Oh god, that's even a worse word. It was intoxicating, a weapon used on the weak-willed, a weapon I knew all too well, though it had been many years since I had used it. What? Was there another like me? Was I being framed? Okay. I'm so confused. So, I'm thinking it's either Lily or the guy I'm playing as. Or it could be a girl. I shouldn't assume the gender because it could be a girl. I don't know. It wasn't possible, was it? I was taking my inhibitors. I was reformed. So is the character I'm playing as a monster? Or a beast? But the nightmares, the headaches, the memory lapses. I couldn't even trust myself. I started walking back out of the alley when something shiny caught my eye. A watch. Not just any watch, though. My watch. Uh-oh. How long had my wrist been bare? Surely I just dropped it when I first came down the alley. I checked the time just before I left the office, hadn't I? Or had I used the wall clock? I couldn't be sure. I couldn't be sure of anything. So I ran. Next chapter. It's gonna get good. It's on the run. I don't know why, but I ran back to the office. The cops would probably show up any minute to knock down the door and cart me away. They would put it together before long. Maybe it would be best for everyone if I simply faced my own reflection. Are we gonna see him? But Lily was still there waiting for me. Uh-oh. Jack, what's wrong? Oh, I guess Jack is a male name. Okay, my bad. You look like you've seen a ghost. My own ghost, come back to haunt me from the past. You're not making any sense, Jack. Come sit down. You don't understand. You're not safe around me. I took a good last look at her as I prepared to shove her out the door. I noticed she was wearing the same thing she had when she first came to my office 3 days ago. A beautiful purple dress. Oh, she was at Miss Amato's crime scene. Odd that I hadn't really noticed that before, and it made her seem out of place. Out of time, frayed around the edges, torn in places. I knew it! My chair caught my fall as my knees failed me. It was you. You are the monster. Succubus. I mean, that makes sense. Oh, Jack. We are one and the same, you and I. We are both monsters. I'm simply more honest with myself. There's no such thing as reformation. Those pills you take only make you dull. Beasts like us should never suppress our true natures as you have, Incubus. Those men were probably dead too now, I figured. She probably took them to her lair and harvested their seed. What? Hell. What? What? So, you've done... I can't. So, you've done all this just to wake me up. You could say that, though it seemed enough just to have you doubt yourself. You believed you were still capable of such horrors, which means deep down you probably are. You can't escape it. Now I need you to complete the deed. You took my watch, messed with my head. Oh, don't act like I didn't do you a favor. Those men hated you and wanted you gone, and now they are gone. I mustered the strength to stand again, moving casually to the window by the corner. She was right about one thing. I was dull, weak compared to her. If I refused her and she attacked me, I was a dead man, and I had to keep her talking. I've never met a succubus who seduces and kills women. Oh, please, such a 14th century stereotype. I don't discriminate when it comes to pleasure of the flesh, but I do still need the incubus like yourself to take the tainted seed I have oh my god, what am I reading? Seed I have harvested from the awful men and planted among the fertile masses for me. What? I'm tired of draining my lovers just to survive. I'm ready to settle down and start a family. That maniacal laughter. I positioned myself carefully, making sure she was looking my direction. Sorry, but I'm not your guy. With a quick flick of my wrist, I whipped the old bedsheet off the corner mirror. Lily was blinded by her own reflection and sucked into the mirror with a painful, monstrous scream. Trap. Shielding my own eyes, I pulled a revolver from my desk side drawer, aimed it at the mirror, and fired. Wow, that took a turn that I didn't expect. It was a good little story. See, I called it. She was the killer all along. I knew it. She was too seductive. She was just trying to get in Jack's pants. Like, it just... when you try too hard, girly, like, you just gotta stop, please. It was kind of fun. I didn't have to, like... I was just mainly following along with the plot. That was really cool. Alright, that being said, thank you all so much for watching and following along in this story with me. We found some things out that I don't think we needed to know, but now we do. That was fun. Alright, stay whimsical, and I will see you in the next video. Bye! Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh god, no. Exit. Nope, I don't like that noise. I don't like that noise. I don't like that noise. Oh my god, no. No. I'm safer in the ship. I know it's on fire, but I'm safer in the ship. Okay. Can daylight come now, please? Because it's really dark. And there's a big lizard. Big guy coming for me. I'll wait. I don't mind. I got time.